Junk removal business owners, if you're looking to grow in 2024, it's time to start focusing on building your commercial relationships. For those of you who stick around till the end of the video, I have a special little bonus included to help you guys do this exact thing. Now, what does it look like to build commercial business and why is it important? Well, in the junk removal industry, you really have two different ways to get business. You're either going to focus on the residential side, which could be achieved through Google ads, organic, Facebook ads, many different types of ways. And then you also have commercial business. And this part is usually the trickiest of the two because most junk removal business owners aren't really sure or do not have the time to get in front of these kinds of people. But all of you, for the most part, know why it's important. I'll dive a little bit into that really quickly though. Building commercial business relationships is important because this gives you an avenue that is a bit more predictable, as well as could net you a lot of revenue within one source. So some of our clients, whether it be through an apartment complex, a property manager, realtor, storage unit companies, any of these areas, some of them net anywhere from an additional 20, 30, 50,000 a year. I've even heard of some as high as 100,000 a year and plus through one resource. So this is a really interesting way to build your business because now you know that it's a bit more predictable because typically you will see these jobs coming in through that resource, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, or even monthly. But you'll have an area to where you kind of know that it's coming. So building the business and scaling it is a bit easier because you know that revenue is coming in. Whereas with residential is great, but it's very unpredictable and it comes in waves. So with residential, you might be really busy one day, really slow the next, busy the next day, slow the next. If you're able to build enough commercial relationships, you know, we're not talking hundreds here, we're talking anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20, you start to put yourself in a position where these companies are sending you consistent work and you have a more predictable month, year, 6 months ahead of you where you know that this business is going to come in for those resources. So how do we do this? Well, within my system, we have done commercial outreach pretty much since the beginning. So for the last 4 years, we've sent cold emails out. We do email outreach, typically send about 600 to 700 of these out per client to make sure that we're getting in front of all of these areas. This includes all the things I mentioned. We've reached out to anyone from general contractors to, pest control companies, hotels, really anything that you can probably think of, we have probably gotten in front of them at some point. And then you can take it another notch up by not only having the emails and the outreach going out to them, but also when you start to get the responses coming in of having a set follow-up with them. So we have usually their emails, but also their addresses to where if you wanted to go the extra mile and visit in person or have somebody to do so, you would be able to do that. Any of you who I work with, I'm always very happy to send those resources so that you can do that and go that extra mile. But it's not 100% necessary. A lot of times we come in through email and they either send us a vendor application to fill out to get in their system, or they have a job for us right then and there that we can complete and then build that relationship. This is important though, because most of your competitors are not doing this. They might understand the leverage that commercial relationships provide, but they don't have the resources to email them every single day consistently and get in front of these people or even know how to start when it comes to pulling a list. And that's sort of where my bonus and my kind of offer comes out to you guys, where we've really been thinking about how to leverage this even more for people who aren't clients because we've seen success. And as you guys know, I'm always trying to give as much value to this community as I can with the free videos. I sort of wanted to build a resource to help you guys do this without it coming at a really large cost. So what we have in mind is we are going to open up in the community here within the next week or two. And we are actually going to start doing our cold email outreach. We are going to email 600 to 700 property managers, realtors, assisted living facilities, storage unit companies, you name it, on your behalf for the people who come in. We'll probably only be able to do this for the first 150 people who come into the community. And I want to do this for 3 months. So you come into the community, we'll do this for 3 months. You pay in the community for 3 months worth. The community is pretty cheap and affordable. You also get access to everything else that's inside, our course material, one-on-ones inside where we kind of will break down different things that are happening in the industry, as well as answer any questions you have through the forum. And then we also do a monthly Zoom call. So we're continuously adding to this thing. But the main thing that I wanted to accomplish is actually be able to hands-on start building that commercial business aspect, as well as these relationships. So we'll send these emails on your behalf. We'll do that for 3 months, and then we'll also teach you how to do it yourself. That way, if you want to do it yourself after the 3 months, you can, or you can stick around in the community and we would have a conversation of what it would look like to continue sending these emails out for you and doing it long-term outside of the 90 days. So this will be a really cheap, easy way for you guys to sort of start getting your foot in the door and build these relationships, as well as take advantage of everything that we've already put together in the community and that we're going to add here in the future. So if you guys are interested in diving into this, please either, leave any questions you might have in regards to it in the comments. I'd be happy to answer, or jump right into the community. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys to join. And then each new member that comes in, those first 150 that do, I'm going to go ahead and reach out to them, let them know exactly how this works, and set this up for them. So we're gonna pull all the lists for you. There's no need for you to pay for the list. We'll handle it in our account. We'll pay for it, we'll pull the lists. We'll set up the email accounts for you. We set up a Gmail account, warm it up, set up the email signatures, the whole 9. And then usually we'll start sending out those emails within a week of us building that account. That way we can get going as soon as possible and try and help you guys build this area of your business that we know holds a lot of importance. So again, this is something special that I wanted to put together for you guys at as low of a cost as pretty much we could put together given the amount of work that's involved. So if you are interested, go ahead and check out the description, click the link to join the community, and as soon as you join, I'll be reaching out to get this set up for you and answer any questions that you may have. Let's grow our businesses in 2024 and take over the junk removal industry. And we're gonna start doing that by building these relationships for commercial business and taking our junk removal businesses to the next level. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the community and helping you grow this business as much as we possibly can help you. Thanks for watching.